Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Amanda, otherwise known as Everything Beauty 2856 on here and Instagram. So, today's video, you'll see we are doing it on the OBS program one more time for you because my Ulta sale event video went really well and I had a couple of people requesting for me to do it of the Sephora VIB sale, which is going on right now. So I figured it'd be super fun and why the hell not? So today I'm going to tell you my 10 brands that I recommend to shop from during this sale. It's no secret that Sephora really doesn't give sales often and give discounts often. So this is kind of the time you want to, if you've been eyeing a more pricey purchase, this would be the time to do it in an attempt to get a few bucks off. It's not going to be anything too crazy, but I don't know, if you've been saving up or you've been wanting to spend some of that quarantine coin because we're all stressed, this might be the video for you. So I hope you like it. Before we get started, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would love that so much. My goal is to hit 250 subscribers by the end of April, which I'm totally sure we can do. So help me make my dreams happen. And comment down below if you've tried any of the 10 brands mentioned, or if you have any good reviews, any bad reviews. We want all the tea, so please go ahead and do that. But let me just go ahead and we're going to go on to this Sephora website. I know one of my friends last time said that all the tabs being open kind of freaked him out, but I promise we'll exit out of them as soon as we can. So I just want to kind of give you some of the tea about the sale. So as you know, Sephora has 3 different tiers. They have Insider, VIB, and Rouge. So the sale starts today, April 17th to April 27th, and that is for Rouge members. You get 20% off. So a pretty significant amount of coin, especially for Sephora. And then starting April 21st to April 27th, VIB members get 15% off. And then from April 23rd to April 27th, insiders get 10% off. I'll go ahead and put this all in the description down below as well. And if you're an insider or a VIB, don't feel bad about not being the level up because that just means you don't spend a ridiculous amount of money at Sephora. And I'll admit, I'm also not a Rouge member because I actually prefer Ulta, but that's neither here nor there. So let's get into this. So first, my favorite brand to talk about and why I wanted to be first is Miss Natasha Denona. I love Natasha Denona. I think it's such a glam brand. I actually wore the blush today. You might not be able to tell because we're on my laptop, but it's such a beautiful brand. And again, I'm giving you mostly pricier brands because, you know, you really want to make your coin worth it during this sale. So I'm going to recommend for sure their eyeshadows. If you want something that's a little bit cheaper too, a lot of theirs are $129 or some are even over $200. These palettes, like the Love palette and the Sunrise palette, are only $65, and that's because they have the same amount of shades, just a little less product in each one, which unless you're going to use that eyeshadow palette every single day, you can totally get away with getting the smaller palettes like that and having way more shades to play with. In particular, I love the Love palette. Haha. And if you notice on this page, they have some things that are already discounted. So you have like the Diamond and Blush palettes half off already. They also have, let's see where I was scrolling earlier, they have this Glow Gold Highlight Duo on sale. They have the Safari All Matte Eyeshadow Palette, which is on sale for $89. So, I mean, if you throw your discount on top, you're getting a pretty hefty discount on a brand that's pretty pricey. I've tried some of the 5-pan palettes, except I've tried these ones, because this is the little mini version. I've tried these. So great. I've used that palette on brides before and it always looks so stunning. They're pigmented, they're blendable, everything you could want. I've also tried their blushes, so good. Like I said, I'm wearing it today. I've tried the Chrome Pots. You can't go wrong with Natasha Denona. So good, so beautiful. Someday I will own everything from this brand, mark my words. Next, we'll get into a little bit of skincare. We have Ulla Henriksen, and this is a really great brand too. I love the Berry Nurturing Mask, but I was looking on the website and unfortunately it doesn't look like it's here anymore. But nonetheless, they have some really great products. something I respect and I love about Ole Henriksen is they're a very clean brand. You'll see this little clean at Sephora mark, and that means they use great ingredients, and unfortunately that's not something we can say for all skincare and makeup products. So I wanted to shout them out for that, and I think they do a really good job at targeting different skin types. So you have combination, dry, oily, normal skin, and then from there you have different things like aging, mature skin, and just different things you kind of want to combat with your skincare, and I think Ole Henriksen does a great job at that. I've heard phenomenal things. Heard phenomenal things about their balancing like oil control line. I've heard really great things too about the banana line. So like this Banana Bright face primer sounds really, really good. And just their masks, I've always loved. They're so, so good. And it's just a brand to really look into. Everyone in my life who's tried Ole Henriksen really loves it, me included. So this would be something to throw your money at for sure, especially if you're kind of wanting to splurge on some nice skincare. You know, we got time to take care of our skin right now, so why not pamper ourselves a little bit? Also, obviously none of these are sponsored. I have less than 300 subscribers. But if anybody's watching this and you want to sponsor me, you know what to do. But, okay, so I must say, out of every tab, out of all 10 brands I'm going to tell you today, this is my favorite one and the one I'm most excited to tell you about. So Dr. Denis Gross. This is pricey, but I promise you it works. It is so good. I truly believe this stuff has transformed my skin. Specifically, these Alpha Beta Universal Daily Peels, and they call them a peel because they are like a chemical peel. And I know I did that ordinary AHA BHA mask, and that's like supposed to be a chemical peel in a bottle, but these, they don't make your skin peel, but oh my god, in terms of evening, like a more even skin tone, getting rid of texture, getting rid of acne, oh my god, it just, your skin looks so much healthier after you start using them. I do them every other night, and they're phenomenal. And they also have really cool stuff if you really want to be bougie, like this kind of face wear thing or this steamer. But I've also tried the ultra sensitive one, really good. It has less of a tingle, and I kind of like the tingle, so I'll probably stick with the regular. I also really love their Hyaluronic Marine oil-free line. It's so moisturizing, and it doesn't give you that like greasy moisturizer feel. Oh my god, this brand is phenomenal. Like, if you take one thing away from this video, take away some of the Dr. Denis Gross. They sell it at spas too. I know where my mom works, they sell Dr. Denis Gross, and I know it sells well, so you know they're doing something right. Next we have Boscia. Sorry, the dog's going in the little doggy door. So next we have Boscia, which is another great skincare line. I've been wanting to try this cactus water moisturizer. So here's the thing. I was much less educated when I tried this brand. What was it? Probably 2-3 years ago, maybe longer. And I tried like their black charcoal line, and it's a really good line, but that's if you have oily skin. So I kind of felt a little extra dry and a little bit more stripped. But I remember it feeling like I was very clean, and I was confused why. But homegirl, you don't have oily skin. Of course it's going to feel weird. But Boscia is a phenomenal brand. I've also tried the charcoal pore putting like wash off treatment. It's so good for getting your makeup off. It's kind of like one of those balms. Boscia's a really cool brand, and they've done a lot. They've recently done like a repackaging, and everything just looks really sleek. I really like it, and if you've tried anything down below, I would always take more suggestions, because with Boscia, I just need to do a little bit more research. But if you're looking for great skincare, again, go Boscia. And then a little bit more. So, The Ordinary. You'll remember at the beginning of the video, I said that you should really use this sale to kind of buy pricier products that you normally wouldn't. But I included The Ordinary because though it's an affordable brand, if you're already ordering from Sephora and you wanted to try 1 or 2 things out from here, especially because I just talked about it in a video too, and if you watch me and you want recommendations, I wouldn't order stuff from The Ordinary just on its own. If that's all you're gonna buy, like I would do it when I'm doing like a pretty big order and just throwing a couple extra things in. For my recommendations for this, I would do the hyaluronic acid 2% plus B5. It's so good. I've been using it for about the past week and a half, literally since I purchased it. And the minute you put it on, it literally feels like your skin is taking the biggest drink of water. And you go to bed and you wake up and you feel so moisturized. It's so good. I've never tried like pure hyaluronic acid like that. And it's so good. It feels so good for my skin. And my skin's in a really good place right now. So we love that. And then they also have that AHA BHA peeling solution that I've tried, and I'm going to try it again tonight, but so far I really love it. So again, if you want to try The Ordinary and you're already making a purchase from Sephora, I would go ahead and throw some of these in there. Ooh, next we have Miss Fenty Beauty, and I specifically included these highlighters because one, the whole Fenty line's beautiful. You know, Rihanna can do no wrong here. But the Kilowatt highlighters are amazing. You'll see that they have this more matte side and then they have this more like shimmery glittery side, and the shades are so beautiful. I can't remember which shade I have. Oh, it's this one. It's Mean Money and Hustla Baby, and it's really, really pretty. And it's perfect for my skin tone. And honestly, if you're a darker skin tone than me, you could definitely use it too. And they have a lot of fun ones. They have this like really gold one. They have a pink one. And Fenty's just killing the game right now. She kind of just came into the makeup industry and was like, hi bitch, remember me? And it's good stuff. If you're going to get anything from Fenty, I would definitely recommend this. And then their matte foundation if you're oily. Oh my God. You'll really, really love that. I liked the coverage. It's like insane full coverage, but it was a little just too dry on me, so you know how it be. And then we have the Anastasia eyeshadow palettes. Anastasia is one of my favorite formulas in terms of eyeshadow palettes, and I just kind of wanted to include these. My all-time favorite palette is the Modern Renaissance. A little basic, but I love it. I love cranberry shades. I'm not seeing it on here, but the Jackie Ina palette, so good. Also the Riviera palette. Like, Anastasia has a really good formula when it comes to eyeshadow. So if you're looking for a nice, really nice palette, I would look through some of these. I know my sister loves the Soft Glam, and it looks good on so many people. So, I don't know. If you kind of want, like, makeup, I would check out their eyeshadow palettes. And then let's go to this foundation first. So this is an OG, but so good. I need to pick up another one of these. This is the Este Lauder Double Wear Foundation. And if you were like watching makeup YouTube, like, oh God, probably like 6 to 8 years ago at this point, this was a cult classic. Literally everyone, this was like the first full coverage foundation that like swept the market. Like, this was a big deal because until this point, everyone was wearing either light coverage or like BB cream type stuff. But Este Lauder, like, this stays in place, like it says, all day long. It is great for any skin type. Any skin type. They have a lot of skin tone options too. It's really, really good. I love this one. This was, I think, my first like full coverage foundation, and I was immediately obsessed. So if you need a great full coverage foundation, I would go check this out. They have concealers and stuff too, but I would stick with this foundation. Ooh, and then so I wanted to include a couple non-skincare or makeup options. So my favorite perfume that I've bought at Sephora is the brand Elizabeth and James. Oh my God, it's so good. I bought a little like 3 rollerball set at Christmas time once, and it smelled amazing. So the Nirvana Amethyst is so good. It smells delicious. They also have the bourbon scent, which this is the dry shampoo, but they have the scent in the perfume as well. Bourbon's really great too. And then I think they have a Nirvana Black, which is also so good. Again, perfume's always gonna be pricey no matter where you go. So if you want to invest in something, I would go, I don't know, this would kind of be the time to get a perfume, especially if you have the 20% off, you know, that could knock off a good 20 to 40 bucks, depending on how expensive your fragrance is. And Elizabeth and James is just like this dark, sexy, seductive smell. Ooh, it's so good. Like, I can literally imagine how it smells right now, and it's phenomenal. If you like that, like, scent, that kind of scent, you'd like it. If you like light, like Florissa, it's not gonna be that. Ooh, and then so last but not least, so this is the Amika Perk Up Dry Shampoo, and this was probably the best dry shampoo I've ever tried. They have a scent in this, and it's like berry, or it's not flowers. I think it's like berry something, and it smells so good. It smells mature. Like, it doesn't smell like a little kid, but it just gives you that, like, freshly washed hair smell. Like, it's not just like sucking up your oil. Like, it smells like you just washed your hair, which, like, if you're a busy gal like me and you're running out the door, you know, it's not my favorite thing to shower in the morning, because I hate, like, running around like a wet dog and, like, everything's just like glued to my face. So this dry shampoo, I got it and I was really pleasantly surprised. It was just like, it smelled good, and the scent lasted throughout the day. It's not like I sprayed it on and it just like disappeared after a couple minutes. Like, at the end of the day, I could smell it, and it smelled so good. It's normally $25 a bottle, so like I'm saying, I would get it now, because it's not your cheap drugstore dry shampoo, but it's totally worth the money. So yeah, that was my Sephora recommendations. Those were the 10 brands that I would check out during this sale. I don't know if I'm going to be shopping it for sure, just because I got to be saving my money for rent and stuff, because you know how, like, the working situation is right now. But it doesn't mean I won't peruse and maybe shop it. So I hope you loved this video so much. Again, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and if you want to follow me on Instagram for more recommendations and also updates of when each tier can get their discount, go ahead and follow me on Instagram at everythingbeauty2856, because I update my stories a lot there. And I don't know, I'm always looking for more recommendations to give all of you, because I don't know, I want to build like this community that just likes makeup, and we can all be friends. So I hope you loved this video. I had a lot of fun filming it, and if you have any suggestions, go ahead and leave those down below in terms of videos you want to see in the future. But I think that's all for now. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.